So let's see if everything's working properly. Yes. Okay. So uh, let me link it a couple more places, and then we'll start the podcast recording. For people who are not used to my Twitch streams, usually I acknowledge the chat. That's not going to happen today. I'm recording the podcast, and if you're new, like you watch my Twitch streams and you don't listen to the podcast's been going on for a while. You should probably tap in. I can put the link in chat if asked to. Okay, so I've got a general list here before we even start recording the episode. I'm going to edit a point out. This is the part I'm editing out. Right. So I've got a list here, and they're kind of hot questions, like questions. I said no political questions, and here we are. So yeah, y'all heard the rules, and I'm gonna answer your questions anyway. I'm not going to go by my rules. I don't even care at this point. So we're gonna start recording. This is the part where I tell myself to split the audio. Alright, folks, here we are, episode 4 of the podcast. You know what is fucking going on. Alright, we're gonna cut that out. Fuck! Shit! That was horrible, chat. Alright, this is the part, Riley. This is the part where you split the audio. Alright, here we are at Rye Rants. We're back. It's episode 4. We're finally doing that question and answer. It's happening right now. There weren't a lot of questions that followed the rules, so we're gonna break the rules today, folks. There are no more rules. The first question does not break the rules, though. It's a pretty simple question. So, it's a hot question. Everyone's been asking this question lately, right? Kanye or Drake? That's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple one. Does chat have anything to say about that? Since we are streaming this episode of Rye Rants. Personally, all day long, we're rolling with Kanye on that. Drake is just like, I don't know. He's like the Elvis of, he's like the, like, mixed Elvis. I don't know. It's not really interesting. Drake doesn't make interesting music. Like, even if Kanye's music's kind of ass, it's pretty interesting. I like Drake. I mean, everybody likes old Drake, you know? Like, I hear that all the time. Every time people are talking about this, because this gets talked about a lot. This is a trending topic. I always hear, well, Kanye's music sucks now, and I don't get that, because it really doesn't. Like, Kanye's music has been bad before, and not all of his albums are good. But it's looking like Donda's gonna be slept on overall. Like, everybody's just listening to Hurricane, and that's it. It's kind of weird. I don't get how. I mean, why don't you listen to both albums, right? Like, there's 2 albums out. Like, why don't you just learn to enjoy both of them? It's not so hard. I personally listened to both albums several times, and I mean, I prefer Donda for sure over CLB. CLB is really Certified Lover Boy. First of all, the album cover sucks. almost everything about it sucks, and it like reminds me of Scorpion too much, and I hated Scorpion. Scorpion sucked, and I just don't think he really did nothing special. I'm gonna be fair with you. I don't. I think Kanye didn't do nothing special either, but his is more spectacular than Drake's. That's for sure. Drake, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing there. Kanye had his moments of being dumb this run around too, though. Considering that this album was for his mother, right? And well, it kind of stemmed into drama. It kind of turned into drama. We all kind of saw that happen. Turned into bullshit drama. I don't know if he expect. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say that was planned between them, because they don't like each other. But like, they knew for a fact that what they were doing was going to get them some money, and I don't blame them. Like I said in other episodes, like your hustle's your hustle, man. You can tell whatever lie you want. I don't really care. Feed the narrative. It's all just kind of an entertainment thing at the end of the day. Everybody's got to get entertained. I think we're gonna move on from that question though, because I guess this basic question. Next one's also a basic question. It's a good one. Doesn't break any rules. What game should be remastered? Well, I don't know. We kind of are in an era right now where remasters are all we're getting. So like I don't know. Like I want to see new games more than I want to see remasters. But to answer the question, I think a Black Ops 2 remaster would be cool. Uh, Maybe a so they could redo. They get to redo Transit. You know, there could be. Damn, this is not that hard of a question. I just don't like. Most games are good as they are. Like, you know, you could remaster Banjo Kazooie or Mario 64, but at the end of the day, that game was kind of fine as it was back in the day, and you can still play it. Emulators exist. They've been existing for a while. They're pretty easy to obtain. You can use them on your phone. You know, just watch out. Don't tell Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't like emulators. They'll get very upset with you. You know, a game that could use redoing, you know, that was pretty bad. They could do Sonic 06 a lot better, like remove the bestiality of the human kissing the animal, and make it better. Hey, Michael. Special podcast guest, folks. It's Michael here.
Fuck.
Michael's here, folks. Michael, I've got a question for you.
What?
What games do you think should be remastered?
Um. Fuck. I think the game that should be remastered are like some old PS2 games, or like I used to play. Maybe like some um Ratchet and Clank or Sly Cooper remastered would be pretty nice.
Sly Cooper would be pretty nice. Next question. These are gonna get really. I think the rest of these break the rules. Yeah, they all do, except for the ones that were asked last minute. Oh boy, Michael, this one's gonna be a little bit heated. Should the opioid crisis be discussed more? Why isn't it? First of all, the person who asked this question, do you have a I want to I know this person, so I want you to answer this in DMs. Do you have a friend who's addicted to fentanyl? If you do, I have a lot of them. If you do, I understand why you asked this question. And I don't have an answer for you, because any answer I give you is opinionated, and I don't want to put my opinion in on a disease that is like riddling this entire community, this entire country. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one, but I chose to answer it in this way just so everybody like that's the stance I've got on that, folks. Sorry to tell you, but not everything needs to be like, I don't know. I can't demonize it, and like I can't really humanize with it either, because at the end of the day they chose to do that. And I don't know. It's kind of a heated one. Michael, what do you think about people on fentanyl and stuff? You think they deserve to be demonized or what?
Oh man, that subject's fucking kind of a complicated subject to be honest.
Yeah,
Because then
right.
again,
That's what I
a lot
was
of people,
thinking.
there's a lot of people who need the opioids and stuff, and there's also people who are out there abusing those. So it's kind of hard to really talk about it fully, because if we go about banning it, then it will take away the needs of people who actually need it. You know, and it's kind of hard to like really have a
Y-
really honest opinion about it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because then you have to think about, it's the government that gives it to us, and then some people take that and will demonize the government with it, and it just goes into like the whole loop of being in the political bullshit, and most people I know don't really roll with that. That shit's kind
Yeah.
of dumb, you know what I mean? The next one is also probably political, I think. Let's see, folks. Opinion on the current state of the United States. Uh, uh, there's a couple. There's another question like this in this list. Oh Lord. The current state of the U.S. can be. I don't. It can be dumbed down, but it can't really be, because you don't really know what's going on, nor do I. So nobody knows what's going on. No one who isn't there, really. I mean, you can speculate and like Google as much as you want, but we don't fucking know. And that's kind of, I don't know what, like, I'm not Alex Jones. What you wanted me to say? Uh, I mean, the state of the United States is vulnerable, I guess. We're not in the best state, if you want me to be real, I guess. That's the most I'll get into that, though. I don't want to go heavy into that right now. There's a couple more questions like that. Maybe I'll elaborate later on. Michael, what do you think about the state of the U.S.? What do you think about that?
Uh, State of the U.S. Well, fuck. Honestly, it really depends on where you fall on, I guess, politically. If you really want to like go for that,
I
most
think
people
both
probably would
sides are
say
kind of weird right now, though.
yeah, both sides are kind of weird with what's going on. So
Yeah.
honestly, it's up to you if really what you think. Because if you like just have your own outstanding perspective, you kind of can be the judge of it. Some people will say it's bad. Some people say it's good. Some others would be like it's meh. I would say it's not really the best, but at the same time, some things are being good, but other things are just not really the best. It could be better though.
Yeah, I'd say that's like the state of the world.
Yeah,
That's about where we're at. That kind of answers that question pretty well, I think. The next question's also equally as hot politically, kind of. It shouldn't be political, but it is now. Are you anti-vax? I mean, no. I mean, I'm not really pro or anti. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. That's
yeah,
uh,
Sam.
that's where most people should stand with it. If you want to get vaccinated, you should. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you if you don't get vaccinated, you're a horrible person, because you can do your research and whenever you want. You could find stuff and be speculative about certain things, and like there's, some people's balls swell up and stuff. That's not a good sign. When you get vaccinated, you don't want your balls to swell up. Not a good sign. They get and it made them celibate. They can't make babies anymore. Poor guy. But that's not all cases. That's one singular case. There's only one case of that happening. I don't know why that happened to him, but it did. It was like the South Park. He just big balls.
Maybe dude already had some testicular cancer or something going on, and the shot kind of amplified it. Maybe.
Yeah, it was first shot. He didn't even have both. I got the one shot one, so I'm vaccinated. But I only did that because I know I'm gonna get COVID again, which I did recently. and it makes the symptoms a little bit better. In my case, not in everybody's case. Some people have the same symptoms when they're vaccinated. Some people have died when they're vaccinated. It just kind of depends on the variant
Damn,
you
that's
get.
wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of variants too. Some are more susceptible than the variants to them than others. Who knows? We don't really know yet because that vaccine's only been around for about a year. In public hands. So we
Yeah.
don't know. Some people are speculative about it, like Nicki Minaj on Twitter. She is very speculative about the vaccine. I've been seeing that, and I'm sure a lot of Nicki stans are gonna follow that. And I'm not for or against that really. That's kind of something you gotta, another thing you gotta come to your own conclusion on. Do you want to get vaccinated? Is that something you want to do? Do you want to travel? Do you want to go to a concert? I mean, that's just your choice. Like, you can do what you want. Uh, Question number whatever it is. Number 5. Number 6. If you were to get vaccinated, would you still wear a mask in public? No. No, I'll be on the stand saying no to that. Mr. Fauci said that it's okay, so I'm gonna go with it. And I don't care if he changes his mind. He said it at one point.
Yeah.
I
And if it's like a business that wants me to wear, I guess I'll just wear it, for
If they
business sake.
give them to me, yeah. But if they freak out telling me to get out and I have to go get one, I'm not going to buy one. They're supposed to give one to me, dog.
Yeah.
Give me that mask and I'll put it on my face. I don't care. But I'm not going to carry one around with me. I just forget half the time. I don't even have my wallet with me half the time. It's just kind of how that is with me. Like, I forget my vape half the time at the house. Like, sometimes I forget my phone on job sites. Like, you expect me to keep a mask in my pocket? It probably won't happen, dude. Sometimes. Every once in a while I'll have one. This one, I think, I'm glad Michael's here now. Michael, you might know about this. Emo rap or metal rap? Are they worth a listen? I know about emo rap. What's metal rap? Do you know what metal rap is, Michael?
I, I think they're trying to see that emo rap and metal rap are like different things, but I think they're the same thing. But
That's kind of what I
I
was.
guess
I
I
kind of,
guess
yeah.
yeah, I'm guessing they're saying like new generation like metal is like emo rap, but very pretty much the same thing. I would say that some are pretty good to listen. Some are not. Like there's a lot like better ones to listen to if you really want to get into like that. I'd say it's worth a listen. If I you could give maybe just one band kind of called what's it called Fallen in Reverse. That's pretty good. Or you could give it what's another one that's really also really good. That could kind of like falls to the category they're called Attila.
Yeah, I've
That's
heard of
also
both of them.
yeah, they're both pretty good. I think, in my opinion. You don't have to think they're good. That's up to you to listen to them. But I think they're pretty sick.
You guys should give them a shot. Give the music a shot. Any music is worth a shot, folks. This one's another political one. This is the last of the ones that I collected the first day I asked.
Damn, it's a lot of political shit.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I posted this, right. Not to call out or say anything, but I did say no political questions, and I don't care because y'all already know how it be on the Rye Rants podcast. But we're gonna roll with it. This is the last one anyway. What will be the determining factor in the fall of the United States political system?
Yo, what the fuck? What kind of question is that? Yo, who the fuck was on some drugs right there? What the fuck? Are you trying to
I didn't
prepare
even
for the end
say
of
it.
the world,
I
bud?
didn't even say it, dude. I didn't even say it. I'm not even the
I
one who said
know.
that. Oh
Who
my
the
god.
fuck?
I put some of these questions in here, like one or two of these were mine just because I didn't want them all to be political, but holy shit. This is
Jesus
not
Christ.
a fake question. It's
No.
not. And I don't know. Should we even? Should I?
Dude, whoever asked that question was on some higher planet existence, bro. There's no way.
What?
That's some
What?
that's like some deep state kind of shit.
What?
Holy
I don't know
fuck.
if I can talk about it on YouTube.
Um, what the fuck? I don't know how to answer that.
I don't want. I don't want to be Alex Jones. I don't want to be banned, man. Do we have a viewer in the live podcast stream? No, they dipped. They probably dipped because of this. That's holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm laughing so hard at this. I'm gonna make it louder when I edit this too. Oh my god, I'm gonna make it ear rape. It's gonna be fun. I actually get to edit this episode in Audacity. Oh shit. This one's gonna be good, folks. I'm gonna edit this one down. Oh my god. I don't even think we have to answer that question because we've already answered it with all this fucking laughter. Like, holy shit. I think if you want me to answer the question in all honesty, in like all full honesty, y'all, you want me to be real, I think it's like all of us, dude. Everybody is gonna do that. It's not just one thing. It's not gonna be one thing. Everybody contributes to that every day on social media. Like, I don't know. It's a cycle that's been going on for a while. It's been talked about for a long time, and it's not something I need to elaborate on because people who are a lot smarter than me or Michael combined already go in about that every day, like on other like on YouTube and stuff. Like you can kind of like any videos you watch can sway your view one way or another. So it really kind of depends on what you watch and what you pay attention to and what accounts you follow and what you pay attention to. Really, I think I said that already, but it kind
Yeah,
of just depends on what you watch. Really,
a lot of medias can like persuade you to believe something that you don't want to believe or think something's fact.
it
A lot of
really
media can do
depends on
that.
what you watch. Yeah, you could watch Alex Jones, and you could eventually you'd probably just like believe everything that he's telling you, but like that's not necessarily the case. Not everything everyone says is true. And
I say everyone at some point is going to be right about something,
yeah,
whether it
exactly.
be no matter what kind of political stand they are on, like left, right. There, at some point, someone is going to be right about something, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I gotta be on that side," and then you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, this person was right, so I'm gonna be on that side now." It's honestly what you want to believe and what you take from it.
Yeah, it's kind of like I totally can't believe that I was right on that one thing. Now everybody's gonna believe everything I say about everything else. Like, no, probably not. But uh,
It's best to take everything with a grain of salt.
yeah, like maybe you don't go into everything with the mentality that is correct. Like, you could come to the conclusion that it's correct after listening to the person talk. Because sometimes people are correct. In this day and age, it's just you gotta listen. That's really what I guess the theme of this episode is gonna be. You really gotta like think for yourself about a lot of shit. Like I mean, I can give my opinion on it like me and Michael have been doing this whole time, like all day long, but it really like shouldn't sway how you think about it at all. I mean, it's just my perspective on it, and I've said that multiple times as I've been making this podcast. Don't fucking listen to me and take it as God fact because it's not. Like, I don't know everything. I'm not a genius. So I mean, I know things, and most of the things I say on here I can back up very, very well. But there's some things I don't sit and Google all day. You know what I mean? But I do hear from the birds and such. So that's kind of how that is. Like, do you want like it's the freaking deep state system? Like, is that what you do? You want it? Is that what you wanted me to say? Is that I think that's what they wanted me to say. Like, I don't think I can't do that like with like in the right mind. Like, I would be laughing. I'm sorry, but like we did already. We already did that.
Should laugh at that.
It already happened. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Uh, the next ones are really basic. They got asked last minute because I put a poll up. Uh, these are these are ones that probably should have just been asked to begin with. I don't know. Everybody went to political questions. That kind of goes to show right there. You don't probably don't watch the. If you asked a million political questions, you probably don't watch the show. Like that's fine, right? I'm not telling you have to watch my show to ask questions for my show, but I am gonna say that I did say no political questions on my social media. I may not have on my Snapchat. I don't know, but like I'm not trying to clown y'all's questions, but like I don't know, like political questions really aren't for podcasts. They're just it's not like a viable way of moving up in the field, so to say. Like if I stayed in the political loop and that's all I talked to you guys about, I would never get up. Like that's just how it. I'm being serious with y'all. Like that's just like how it would be. It would stay a niche audience because not everybody wants to hear about how the government fucking sucks. They already know the government fucking sucks. They don't need me to tell them that. Like you don't need me to tell you about how bad shit is because there's shit that like there's shit you know I don't know because I don't Google everything. Like there's shit that I know that you probably don't know because I looked at the right places. That's just how it is. Like I don't know what you else you'd like me to say about politics. Like I've kind of made sure that the show kind of stays away from politics. The closest I get is like liars who take tax money, like televangelists and like Alex Jones. And Alex Jones is barely a political subject, it's more of a comedy subject because he knows that he's a fucking liar.
Dude's fucking funny as fuck
He
sometimes.
is funny. Dude's fucking hilarious. I mean, sometimes he's right, like Michael said. Anybody, you could be right, really. Like anyone could have that time when they're correct. So that is this very true. But not to devalidate any political opinions, but I am not one with the being stuck in that political loop. That's just not how I live my life. So like sometimes I talk about it, and sometimes people can take that away, but like you can take that some type of way. Like Riley gets is all into
Yeah.
politics. Like that's what my that's what my dad thinks. I think that's the funniest shit in the world when he says that. That's what he tells
Honestly,
like customers and shit.
yeah. Honestly, if you're like looking for like some political thing, I think this place is not the best for political opinions. I think there's a lot better options out there for political opinions or something if you want to go into something like political. There's a lot better options out there than this podcast. A lot better.
Yeah,
I
see,
mean,
there you go.
but if you do ask them to us, we will be obliged to answer them. But it's not something we
Yeah.
want to answer all the time, because we're not a political podcast.
No, it's definitely it's not a political podcast. That was we made that apparent from the start, and Michael wasn't even there from the start, but Michael known about it. Uh,
Yeah.
we're gonna move on from that question because that question we could go on for an hour about that one, and I don't that's a whole different podcast. You want me to make a show about politics? Maybe I will someday. It might show there might be a show about current happenings coming sometime in the future about political happenings, and it may or may not already have a title and a logo and a development artist. But you didn't hear that from me. And it may be edited out of the final product, but we'll see. Maybe you guys will get in on the secret. Moving on. This question is favorite video games. I'll let Michael start that one. Michael, you got some favorite games you want to go on, talk about?
Oh my god, Fortnite, guys! I'm kidding. Fuck no.
Fucking Fortnite.
I'm kidding. Oh, what's this fucking game? Um, what's this game called? I'm really into like, what's this fucking called? Spider-Man. That's a good game. I'm excited for like new Spider-Man 2 coming out, and also God of War Ragnarok. I'm fucking hyped for that.
Hell yeah. I'm ready for fucking Ragnarok for sure. I haven't played the
Yeah.
other Spider-Man games though. I need to get with those. I need to buy them.
But I said my most favorite game out of everything is
Yeah.
Doom. I
Doom,
would
yeah.
recommend Doom to anybody. If you're like fast paced, being the shit and representing terror and like seeing guts and blood, Doom is like something for you. It's amazing.
Doom is an amazing first-person shooter. One of the best. One of the best this out. Maybe the best this out right now, especially Doom Eternal. That's a good game. You guys should buy Doom Eternal for sure.
Hell yeah.
My
Let's
favorite
start. That's what kicked
games.
off all FPS genre too.
My favorite games would probably be like the game I'm playing right now for the live episode. Enter the Gungeon. That's one of my favorite games. My one of my other favorite games right now, just in general, definitely Celeste. Celeste is a really good game. Uh, I've been playing a little bit of Splitgate, and I don't know if you guys know about that, but y'all should download that. I'll play with the viewers maybe one day for an episode. We'll play with the viewers for the live stream. You know, it can happen. Splitgate is free. You can play it on any. Oh, big ups to Train. He's back. Train is back. The train is back. Let's go. Let's make the train a running gag, viewers, listeners. The train. That train does not even have to honk that horn there. They do not have to blow their horn there. There is not a crossing there. They just do it. They literally just do it. It's fucking annoying. Every night, man. Imagine trying to sleep. I mean, it's like kind of ambiance, kind of vibes for like a day. Like, it's cool. But, like, I've been living at this house for like 13 years, and that shit is old. And there's literally not even a crossing there. There's never been a crossing there. Fun fact about the train, folks. I know you guys are very interested in the trains. But I like Binding of Isaac. That's another good game. I like some Sonic games. Like I kind of shit on Sonic on the last episode, but there's a couple Sonic games that are good, and Sonic Riders and stuff. You know, there's the classic games. Those are good. Sonic Mania is good. You know, there's Sonic Generations, which is okay. There's shit. There's not a lot of good Sonic games. Sonic Heroes is pretty good. Uh, I don't. Honestly, I don't know. That's about all the Sonic games I can name that are like decent off the top of my head. Those would probably be my favorite games. Somebody said favorite TV shows. That's another good basic one. I'm into it. I like these questions. Favorite shows. What about you, Michael? What are your favorite shows?
Shit, I haven't watched much TV to be honest.
Yeah, me
Um,
neither.
I guess one show that I'm looking forward to seeing the last season of is what's it called? Lucifer. That's one show. It's like investigative discovery, whole demonic devil shit. It's kind of good. It's a pretty good show, I would say, if you're into the whole cop investigation shit, you know, mystery, all that crap. And there's a lot. The last season's is out now, so it's a
Go
good
check
time
that
to like
shit out.
get into it. Yeah.
My
Well, I don't know.
favorite show is also on Netflix. Like my favorite show in general is probably I'm gonna be honest, since it's for the podcast episode and we're trying to keep it funny and stuff. I used to actually genuinely love The Office, and I'm sorry, Office fans, but I have changed, and I do not like that show anymore. It's not my thing. It's just it's just I don't know. Not really interested in that anymore. Maybe I grew out of it. I don't know, but it seems to be like a lot of people's favorite show of all time. You know, maybe give that a shot if you like general popular shows. You know, like that show's popular with everybody type stuff. Uh, I like this show called fuck, what's it called? What? I'm stupid. It's literally a show a lot of people watch. Beavis and Butthead is one of my favorite shows, for sure. I like Beavis and Butthead a lot.
Beavis and
It's
Butthead's an all-time classic.
yeah, Beavis and Butthead's a lot smarter than it lets on. it kind of stems to King of the Hill. Then King of the Hill is a pretty good show too. King of the Hill is pretty legendary. It's not everybody's style though.
Heard it was coming back too, but with Bobby being older, but I have no idea if that's been confirmed or not.
If King of the Hill comes back, that'd be fire. They're also making a Beavis and Butthead movie on Paramount Plus soon.
Oh, sick.
That was supposed
I
to
didn't even
come
hear
out
about
last
that.
year. It was supposed to come out last year. They announced it on like the Comedy Central YouTube channel and never announced it anywhere else. There's gonna be a Beavis and Butthead movie, and they're still the same age, and it's been 30 years. I don't know how that works, but all right. They're still middle schoolers. I think it might be in high school. I don't know, but Beavis and Butthead's a classic. There's not a single episode that isn't like at least decent. Some of them are not that good, but there's another show I really like. Tim and Eric. Tim and Eric's awesome show. Good job. That's a good show. Good job on the show. Very good show. Love that show. One of my favorites. Tim and Eric's bedtime stories. Beef House. Anything that Tim and Eric did is good. Uh, this one kind of stems from the last one. Somebody asked favorite movies. What's your favorite movies, Michael? You got a favorite
Um,
movie?
Fuck, I don't even know. I watched a lot of movies, so I don't fucking know. I mean, I just like movies all in general, so I don't really know if I
Well,
can
what
really choose a
movies would you
favorite.
recommend to the audience?
Um, what's that? I like watching horror movies. You can watch some of them horror movies. If you're not really keen into horror, you can watch The Conjuring. The Conjuring's a fucking pretty good series to start out. A lot of fucking Conjuring movies.
True. I like horror movies. Some of them are pretty bad, but most of them are good.
Yeah,
Some of them are like bad on purpose.
yeah, but that's what makes them like a comedy kind of a movie, I think.
Yeah, I like that scary movie. I know a lot
Yeah,
of people
scary
like that
movie's
stuff.
fucking hilarious. It's amazing.
I've watched a couple of them. I watched them when I was a kid, so I don't really remember. That'd be like me trying to talk about Ted today, like that teddy bear movie. Like I just don't
Oh
remember it,
yeah.
but I've seen it before.
One movie I guess that I like to watch all the time that I wouldn't mind watching like repeatedly. There's like two of them. Is 2012 and War of the Worlds. Those are two movies I wouldn't mind watching all the time, all day, because those are really, I think, in my opinion, good movies. Like they're really good.
I've seen 2012, but not the other one you said.
Yeah, War of the Worlds. It's a kind of like an old-ish movie. I think it's like 2002. I don't fucking know. Like when like these aliens from Mars invade, lightning shoots in the ground, big old pods come out of the ground. You ever heard that sound? Like the tripods come out of the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what that movie is.
My favorite movie would probably have to be Reservoir Dogs. And that's kind of where like half the idea for the podcast logo came from because I edited the picture of myself into that movie poster, and it just kind of went well with a black and white background. So that's how the Rye Rants logo was made. And I don't know. I don't want to say all Tarantino movies are good because they're definitely not. There's damn what's that Natural Born Killers. I don't really like that movie. Tarantino doesn't like that movie himself. I don't really like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't really think that movie's the best. There's some funny scenes for sure, but it's not that good, especially for his second to last movie. Like I don't know, like he could have done a lot better, dude. And like it's just like he goes on and on about how he wrote a book first and blah blah blah. Like dude, like it's just like the product's kind of mid. I guess it wasn't really the best that I've seen from him because I've seen Reservoir Dogs. Most people haven't seen Reservoir Dogs, so I guess most people don't really know what good Tarantino even is in the first place. Uh, I would say a good movie, like a funny movie. Tommy Boy is I think a lot of people have seen that. Tommy Boy is very funny. Lost Soul, fucking Chris Farley, favorite one of my favorite guys. Rest in peace to Chris Farley. Uh, there's a couple more, like two more favorite questions, and I think that's it for the questions. What's this one? Favorite song. Michael, what's your favorite song? Do you have a favorite song?
Uh, what's my favorite song at the moment? My favorite song is by this band called Pop Evil. Hold on, give me a second to look up the song because I don't know, remember. So you can like answer your question while I look up the song.
Okay, well, I'd say that my favorite would have to be right now. Favorite song is probably "Dream Dream Dream" by Madeon. Good song. You guys should listen to that. A couple other favorite songs. This one song called shit. That Thing by Miss Lauryn Hill. That's an old song. Just figured I'd mention that one. It's a good song
Oh
too.
yeah, Pop Evil Set Me Free. That's my favorite song right now at the moment.
Listen to those three songs. Those are some good songs. I'm gonna listen to
Another
that song Michael said.
another song is A Good Day to Die by Michigan. That's my all-time favorite. Love that fucking song. That band is not around anymore, which sucks, but the song they got, well, the few songs they got, they're pretty fucking good.
What happened to the band? They just stopped making music.
Yeah, they just stopped making music. They just kind of broke up, basically,
Oh, makes
which
sense.
sucks. Their sound was really good. It was like a unique sound. I liked it a lot, but they kind of spread off into their own, I guess, different band projects.
Yeah, it makes sense. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Oh well. That's favorite songs, artists. I guess kind of steps right back into that. Favorite musical artists, and I guess we could say favorite contemporary artists as well, like actual artists. If Michael, if you know about actual artists that you enjoy, you could shout them out too. But what's your favorite like musical artist? Is it Michigan? You got a certain artist that you like a band type shit.
Um, no, not really. I listen to a lot of different people. I can't really choose a favorite out of them.
That's a good answer. I uh I kind of have that same answer, but I'd say if I had to put a choice on it, like my favorite artist, like musician, probably Tyler the Creator, and like artist, like who makes art,
Yeah, Tyler's fucking good. I love Tyler.
like an artist that makes art that like puts art on a like on a wall or something. I'd probably say Banksy. Banksy does a lot of cool shit. He's done a lot of cool. Since you guys like political stuff so much, you could go look at Banksy's art. He's done a lot of political stuff. Since you guys love that a lot. Uh, I'm not a big fan of the politics. Not really my thing. I talk about some because it's everyday life, but that's not my lifestyle. It could be. I've been told I could be a politician. I think anybody could be a politician if they tried though. Michael could probably be a politician. Shit, anyone could be a politician. But that's all the questions. Uh, some things I want to note. Coming soon. I've got one guest on the pipeline for supposedly tonight. Maybe not, but we'll see. See, this episode had a surprise guest. There was a guest in this one. Uh, Everybody check out Michael's Instagram, Lou Ziffer, LEWZIFER. He posts some fire shit. He posts Doom stuff. A very popular Doom meme account. You guys should go give him a follow. He also has a YouTube. I think it's under the same name. You guys should give that a shot too.
Yeah, it's in the link in description of my Instagram.
There you go.
I post much of it on it, but at some point I will once I
His
get around to it.
his Instagram will be linked in the podcast description. There's going to be. I have not canceled the nostalgia special. I'm just doing more research. It'll be a little bit. Research for me is kind of bothersome, so I don't really ever do it. but I'm gonna do it for the folks. It's gonna happen. I have a lot of notes for it, but it's just not done right now. It's not ready to be recorded. It'll be done at some point though. I've got some bigger collaborations for down the pipeline here in a couple weeks. We'll see if those line up properly. Other than that, though, I think that's going to be the episode. Uh, Whoever listened early, big ups. Whoever listens when I put it on Spotify, big ups to you. Share it, put it around, post it on your whatever, post it places, put it on Reddit, whatever you want to do with it, It's yours to enjoy and share with your people. So, with that, I think that's it. I'm going to see you guys next time. Mike will bid the boys farewell.
Uh, bye. Goodbye. I don't know what else to say. See you maybe next time. I don't know whenever I might be here on this video. See you next time, I guess.